From To The Point, I'm present.
Yeah, Kyle, I'm here. I'm present.
All right, we're gonna start with the re-up segment. Yeah, we was talking about Rihanna making the Billy Goat list. Assalamu alaikum. Everybody, welcome, welcome. Put your point the fingers. Let me know y'all to the point. We was talking about the Rihanna making the Billy Goat
Oh,
status.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, being the
Okay.
first one to make Billy Goat status out of our black women, our
Right.
beautiful black
Right.
women, and also being the only one in
Barbados.
Barbados. So she
Right.
served peso over Barbados as well. So shout out to Ree and
Right.
shout out to ASAP Rocky for that being his bunny.
Right. That's big time stuff there, man. She didn't Billy Goat, female goat.
Billy Goat. She
That's
Billy
major,
Goat.
man. That's major, man.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
want her.
that's
I,
major league
I
stuff,
hope she
man.
inspire the rest of these young women, our young black women, man, to reach for their full potential and go out here and get it. It ain't about just the men either.
No, right? Because what it shows us is that hip hop spreads its wings and it flies far away.
Right.
It don't just stay regional. Hip hop is universal and it's really multi-country. You know,
Oh, son. What's up now?
Guyana, she touched probably 3, 4, 5 different countries, man.
I see some fingers
You
pointed in
know,
there. Yeah.
she got the little cosmetic thing going on, and that thing hit. She hit her number with that shit. You know what I mean? That
Yes,
little
sir.
mascara and makeup and eyeliner and all those stuff she rock out with. All them girls buy that stuff, man. All of
Yeah.
them.
I'm
I
going
mean,
to say this here, right? Like I said, I seen her, but when I first encountered her, it was under the umbrella. She just got down with Hove, right?
yeah.
And I know talent when I hear it, right? But what's happening different now, is more than the talent. I'm starting to see our people seizing the opportunity, right? To take it to the beyond other levels. You know what I'm talking about, that we once, for some reason, didn't dare to go. We going to Billy Goat status, man. Now, either two things happening, right? Either we hip to something, right? Or they ahead of the game again, the other folks, and they throwing a diversion again to let us get Billy Goat status because there's another level they on. You feel
She,
me?
let me tell you this real fast, right? We're gonna get back to this beat. Let me drop this on you real fast. The boy, what's his name? Neon Musk.
Right.
He got $342 billion, man.
We talking about Rihanna. We
I know
talking
we
about
talking about.
Rihanna. I'm talking. No, I'm looking at somebody on the joint. Go
Oh,
ahead.
all right. Yeah, I'm saying to see this right. That they are doing that. As this was happening, they turned another page of the book, and I said it a little while back. They gotta let us get to another level because they ain't going to another level.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's how we see. But we only at. I think Kanye West out of hip hop got the most money out of hip hop. But that's not touching the Warren Buffetts, the Neon Musks, and the Jeff Bezos. Some dudes got over 100 billion. And Neon Musk got 340 something billion. He damn near got a trillion, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why we getting, but see, we gotta do when we get the Billy Goat status.
Right.
We gotta now set it up so everybody can at least get the millionaire status, and we can bring some more up to Billy Goat status, and maybe somebody could propel that to a whole nother level. You know what I mean? But Rihanna, man, hats off to her, Sheik.
Hats off. Listen, I'm
Big
gonna say
time.
it one more. I'm gonna
First
say
time I
it one
heard
more
Rihanna,
time. I'm gonna say
she
it
was
one
on
more
a,
time.
excuse me.
My
First time I
fault,
heard
Karen.
Rihanna, she was doing like a Jamaican type song. I forget the name of the song, but it
Yeah,
was
that's what they said. Elon Musk. Yeah.
Elon Musk. Uh,
Elon. Yeah.
remember I was saying I was down in Florida when I first heard it.
Right.
I mean, it was like a Jamaican type song. Then when Beyonce found her, Beyonce brought it to Jay-Z.
Right.
And she never made one of them kind of songs ever again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was
Right.
all, it once was dance hall, reggae dance hall, but then she
Yeah.
went strictly R&B type stuff. And she never
No,
went
I
back.
gotta disagree. She made a joint. She made a couple joints that was reggae type vibe. After that, she did a joint with Drake. She did a couple more of them joints, kind. But she did predominantly that. What you saying, R&B?
Her first song that she ever
Right.
came out with before Beyonce found her, it wasn't no twist to it. It was all reggae. When she started doing songs under Beyonce and Jay-Z, it had a reggae twist to it, but it was hip-hop reggae. This first song she came out with,
Right.
it wasn't no hip-hop to it.
Right. Got you.
It was all dance hall. I mean,
Got you. Yeah. So yeah, but she like on another note, like I said, I want to key into the part about like you always say, watch for the hook. The people got a couple, they always play a couple more steps ahead of us, right? You feel what I'm saying? But not trying to downplay what's going on with us, because we always have to play catch up, but we wind up catching up. But it seemed like every time we catch up, they take off. You get what I'm saying, Karen?
I understand what you're saying.
But that don't stop us from we gotta keep it up, even if we right behind them, so to speak.
Yeah, like we gotta keep pushing the envelope forward, man.
I think somebody said Jay-Z found her genius.
We
I
gotta keep
wonder what that means.
what they say.
Jay-Z found her genius. I believe her genius was embedded in her, and Jay-Z was happy and lucky to find her genius. You know what I mean?
So the person said Jay-Z found her genius,
Yeah.
right? And you taking that as they saying that she had the genius already and Jay-Z found her?
Right. And son, yes he did. Yes, Wiz did. I know Wiz from your hometown. You laughing. Wiz Khalifa. We can get on to that. Yo. But go ahead, Karen. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Rihanna would have been a platinum selling artist, probably under some other producers, but multi-platinum artists. I think Jay-Z had something to do with that. I think Beyonce has something to do with that. Them just being in the same studio together sometimes, and her getting to rub elbows to B and listen to Jay-Z, listen to this, and give it a little take on that. And I think that might have
I see you,
fine-tuned a little
Mitch.
bit. I mean, I think she might have got fine-tuned a little bit. If nothing else, their stamp on her, I think, put her up a little bit further than she would have been without these stamp.
Got you. Yeah. Yeah, so let's do the somebody said Beyonce had nothing to do with her career. Okay, yeah. That's understood. It ain't up for debate. We just elaborating. That's understood. I believe that Jay-Z found her. Just the bottom line, that issue. Jay-Z found her, put her on. She ran, she did what she do to get to the top. You know what I mean? I think we both, all of us on the same page, give or
She on the
take.
top, ain't she?
Yeah, she with the highlighting point is she billionaire.
Right? That's capitalizing, right? That's a highlighting point, she.
Right, you know what I'm talking about? And she got the Billy Goat status, you know what I mean? It wasn't just from her talent, it was from her brains and hustle. She know how to turn that money over. Like you said, she did that along with her talent, she made substantial amounts of money and started investing in herself.
Right.
Like all of us should do. That's the highlighting point, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's about empowerment. You feel me? You know?
Riri
So
hit her
yeah,
number.
yeah, listen, I
Bottom
got a
line, she
couple
hit her
cold
number.
beverages. Go ahead,
What you
what you
say?
say?
No, I was saying, bottom line, Riri hit her number, man. She knocked it out the park a couple times, and
Yeah,
she came back and got Billy Goat status on you. Like it wasn't nothing. Like I mean,
yeah,
she made it look easy. To tell you the truth.
yeah. Yeah, shout out to Ree one more time, man. Listen, my hat is I take my hat off to her, you know what I mean? So we got a couple cold beverages. This is the cold beverage segment, right?
Right.
First one, man, I want to bring it on home, man. I want to get on this one, right?
Yeah.
Um, Gillie the King from Men Osworth for Game from our hometown. We all know him. He took to IG, he took to the internet. He posted a John addressing Wiz Khalifa workout habits. You know what I mean?
Right.
He put it on the joint like, listen, Wiz, you my man. You know what I mean? Pots and pans, 100 grand. You know, you Pennsylvania native. You know what I mean? We all, you know what I mean? We shouting out that and everything. But every time I turn on my camera, you know, I don't want to see the 8 ball in the corner pocket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He say, listen, I'm getting ready, I'm following, right?
Right.
Everybody let me know, give me a heads up when he stopped doing that so I can follow him back,
Right.
right? Wiz takes it some type of way. Wiz takes it some type of way, and he pulls some strings and gets Gillie IG page shut down,
Right.
right? Gillie in turn, you know, going in, going back in. Listen, man, you soft as drugstore cot. They had a back and forth. You know what I mean? And the Gillie wind up getting his page back without really
I like the
apologizing.
dude. Hey, shake. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
24th Street State step pizzazz that he ready for a celebrity boxing match.
Yeah, man, they should get that in. But I'm gonna let you know one thing, right? I
Yeah.
see Gillie playing around with the gloves a little bit. I never seen him in front of nobody, really.
Put no pressure on him, right?
Yeah, I see Wiz Khalifa playing with the kickbox joint, the UFC.
Right.
I
Somebody
ain't never
said, "Where's
see him in front of nobody,
beat
right?
Gillie up?"
So I'll be anxious to see the outcome of that, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? I would like to see that. But
Right.
that's how they should do it. They should turn it into some paper. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
instead of that little feud, like, but Gillie got his page back. What y'all think about that? What side of the fence y'all on? Do y'all think Gillie was wrong? He was disrespectful? Do you think he had a point with the way? Because I see how Wiz Khalifa worked out, and for the life of me, I don't know why he worked out damn near naked either. To be honest with you, I always had that question mark, like that ain't, you know, that ain't appropriate as it relates to you. My opinion of it. But what y'all think? Do y'all think Gillie was out of pocket? Y'all think Wiz was out of pocket? Kind, what you think, man?
You know me, I got to call it straight down the middle, shake. 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other one, right? I'm gonna go to the other hand first. Other hand being Wiz Khalifa, right? Wiz got the right to work out and whatever you want to work out in, man. As long as he ain't being nowhere start naked,
Right.
his thing is covered up and he's working out, right? When you get in the body shaming, right? See, first of all, right, I was a fat guy growing up.
Right.
I probably got the opposite of that. You understand what I'm saying? And usually skinny guys and fat guys is at the butt end of people. Nowadays they call it bullying, right? And when you present that type of stuff, some people can receive it as you bullying me. Because
Right.
for one, because check it out, for one, why is a grown ass man worried about my shorts and my nuts?
Right.
Right or wrong? Right? And if it's that offensive to you, you don't have to follow the page and you don't have to make a public announcement about doing that. You can just very well blank me out of there. So now, reason why I'm calling in the form of 6 in one hand and half a dozen of, I'm gonna get to the other hand in a minute. I'm calling it right down the middle right now. Right? This Wiz Khalifa side. This is what he's probably saying to his own self. Why is this grown man worried about what my workout attire is?
Right.
Or why is my nuts all in his face? Or why is he keeping his eyes on my nuts? Maybe he's doing that for the females that's watching his workout plan. Maybe he's doing that to cut some, maybe he's fishing his own little way. I don't know.
Got you.
Right? But anybody on the other side of it making any kind of
reference to it.
Not positive references shouldn't say nothing. Right?
Right.
Now, on the other side of 6 in a hand, half a hand, the 6 in one hand.
Somebody said a lot of people saying Gillie was just bitten. A lot of people, you know, he got mixed. You know, some people back in Gillie play, some people back in Wiz. Yeah.
On Gillie's side now, right?
Right.
Gillie felt, though, this is my man. We done laughed and joked behind stage here. We was at Powerhouse Day. We did this here. Right? I had him on my podcast already. We know each other pretty much.
Right.
And Gillie probably felt though he can play like that with him.
Right.
And be his natural self. Because that's who Gillie is. Gillie ain't being no other authentic who he is, who I know him to be. Right? They ain't him fronting. They ain't him. He might have been bitten, but I don't think he was trying really to throw Wiz over the boat.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think he really trying to give
somebody
Wiz
said, yeah,
up, right?
24th Street Stepper say it was a bad joke to see what happened with the last bad joke, the Will Smith joke.
Yeah, right?
That's a good one. I'm going to be honest, I really think that made way for a lot of this sensitive stuff with these jokes too, but go ahead.
Sensitive, yeah. On one hand, it can be, but on the other hand, is it overstepping? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm taking me back when I was a young boy and I was overweight, right? And I wanted to play basketball, right? And a lot of dudes then couldn't mess with me on the basketball court.
Right.
The only way of messing with me was calling me fat and this, that, and the third, and trying to bid on me that way.
Yes, sir.
When I got on the court, it was bucket.
I see stuff, you my guy. Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
we
like
rocking.
To be harassed back then, they called it teasing.
Right.
And that caused a lot of fights with me.
Right.
Because you would say I'm sensitive, or somebody else may say I'm oversensitive. No, this is me defending my honor.
Right.
I let you just nowadays bully me in front of 30 people.
Got you.
You're going to put me on blast with 30 people.
So can I interject a question, Khan? Because I see where you're going.
It's not very mature, Sheed. I know where you're going. It's not very mature. No, it's not.
So, no. Let me get my question off. So do you think, I hear you cover a little bit of both sides of the fence in all fairness, right? So do you think that the bottom line issue was he took offense because he publicly ridiculed him and it didn't come off as no homie joint? Like Gillie's saying, oh, I'm just joking with you. Like people trying to pass it off.
He
But you making me the butt of your jokes in front of millions of people.
There you go, shit. Gillie got 1,500,000 followers, man.
I get that.
He could have DM'd Wiz Khalifa and said, what you doing, man? With the biker shorts on, man, all your cashews showing, man.
Right.
He could have did it with Wiz one-on-one and got the same point across. And none of us were never none the wiser. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's not
Little cuz.
but that's not really Gillie's personality either. So then he's holding his personality back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, because no, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I'm gonna say
Right.
this here, right? Let
Right.
me go on my joint real quick.
Yeah, give it to me.
Do I think, right, that what I see on the page when I'm scrolling up, that a person chooses to publicize, right? So when you choose to publicize that stuff, you taping it, putting it out to millions, is open for positive and negative scrutiny, and everybody knows this coming in, right? People be once it get to the negative, people take it a different way, as if they think they're gonna get all positive feedback when you putting something out to the whole world to critique, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have some people that feel like the way he's working out is inappropriate. Feel me? And I believe they should be welcome to that opinion for the mere fact that main man put it out to the public. You ain't just working out, doing it, and not filming it and not putting it on IG for the world, right? That's one thing. I think the sensitive part came in with the fact that it's Gillie, the fact that he thought they had a better rapport, and the fact that Gillie chose to ridicule him in front of the millions. Feel me? I think it's all got to do with what's being put on screen. You know what I'm saying? Because you can say he was joking, but he was out of pocket for making him the butt of the jokes in front of millions. And you can say, damn, people got an opinion because y'all public figures, y'all putting everything out in the public for people to critique. So when somebody critique it in a way that you don't like, you shouldn't take it that type of way. That's being super sensitive. You think everybody think you running around with the tight drawers on as a man, and some men are looking, and men and women, ain't nobody gonna say, where's out of pocket? What he doing? Because it's not a normal thing to do. You don't see, I don't go to the gym. I've been to plenty gyms, and the guy next to me, damn near ass naked. I'm a form an opinion, even if I don't say it to him. I say, what the fuck dude doing? You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So both of them was not wrong, but because he could, like you said, he could do what he want to do at the end of the day. But when you do what you want to do, don't think that it's not up for scrutiny, especially when it's placed in the public.
It's open for scrutiny. I understand.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
It's definitely open for scrutiny. You understand what I'm saying? But then it goes back to this here, though.
Oh, somebody said, Stepper, my guy, 24th Street, say that's what mixed martial arts boys wear when they train, and that's what he do.
Right.
See, I ain't that privy to when they train.
Right.
They do wear that stuff even in the ring, though. To be honest, they wear the tighty, white, the tighty righties.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So this one of them Jones wears, everybody got some valid points on both sides.
Is Wiz ain't have to be, all right, put it from this angle here, right? When you're on these social media sites and everything, Uncle is still the overseer of all this stuff. Big Uncle.
Right.
Understand? So we can't take this stuff for granted, man. Because they still overseeing all this stuff that's going on.
Got you.
You know what I mean? They overseeing everything that come out you and my mouth right now. You understand what I'm saying?
Big
they might be down for 24 hours. It could have been for 365 days. that choice is up to them. Or whoever the
Somebody
power.
said, "Who big on break it down?" They want somebody get. We
Who big
trying to
on is?
duck. Listen, we trying to duck the cancel culture, man.
Or they don't know who Big Onk
Read
is?
between the lines, big on the people, the powers that be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I
I
mean?
like to say the powers that be.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
So listen, everybody got
Understand,
valid
big Onk,
joints.
whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean?
Now peep this one. My man T.I. told you he you know, we just talking about he surrounded himself with that comedy for whatever reason, right?
Right.
So now, right after that episode with when he cussed the bunny out about making the jokes about the alleged sexual assault with him and his wife, Tiny,
Right.
right? He do a stand-up comedy show out Brooklyn, New York. They boo, 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 boo. Only thing ain't happened was they throwing soda cans and tomato cans at him, and Sandman ain't tap dance out there and grab him, right? Pull him off the stage. But they was booing the crap out of him, man. They
Mr. Sandman
booed
coming
T.I.
off
off
of
the
Apollo.
stage,
Come
man.
on. Sandman from Apollo.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sandman ain't tap out on him, kind. You
Oh.
feel me? But everything else, I mean, they booed him crazy. You feel me? So now my thing is, I want to ask everybody, I'm going to start with you, Karen. Do you think T.I. got a future in comedy? Do you think he got an angle for what he doing as it relates to the comedy? What do you think, Karen?
All right. Honestly, man, I only know how to be one way, and that's straight up, man.
Right.
T.I. got a trick up his sleeve, man. Let's not forget, he's grand hustler.
Right.
We all
Everybody, what y'all think?
comedian, right? We knew that because usually you attack the first thing you love first. And he's been in the rap game for what, 15 years now?
Right.
So he could have been
I said no.
had that for a second career.
See?
What I think T.I. doing, and I got the rock thrown way down the road, Shake. I think T.I. is behind the scenes on his comedy tip, and I think he's gonna grab all the comedians he can grab, and he's gonna bust out with a grand hustle comedy tour. That's what I think about T.I.
And take a page out of Russell Simmons' book.
Russell's book and what's name book.
Who else?
And Puff Daddy book, right?
Puff did a comedy joint. I
Puff
don't
do a
remember.
comedy joint too.
I don't remember it. It must. I don't know how much did it grow legs.
It wasn't just Def Comedy Jams though. It was somebody else did the comedy circuit
But
too.
who set it all first? That surrounding the
Russell Simmons did.
right there we go. All right.
Yeah, he definitely did it all.
So you think he up to something?
Yeah, I definitely think he up to something because he's not gonna risk himself getting booed on stage. And he's T.I. He don't gotta risk that. You know what I mean?
Right. But let me ask you this: you think him trying his hand at comedy, excuse me, all the way to the extent to put himself on stage as a sacrificial lamb, because everybody know comedy is a rough joint, right?
Right.
To put himself on stage as a sacrificial lamb, you think that the agenda is for business behind the scenes of it. And I'm asking that because you don't think it was no other way he could position himself for business with comedy?
Let me ask you, what you think? You think he put himself on stage? No, check it out. Any performer has to rehearse.
Right.
Right? You're going to rehearse your lines. If you got
They said don't do it, Tip.
hurts your raps if you're a
Like
rapper.
doing Dancing Stars, yeah.
It hurts your comedy skit if you're a comedian. You know if you hot, you know if you can act, and you know if you're funny. Before you get on the microphone, before you get behind the camera, or before you get on stage.
Can I interject real quick?
Sure.
I don't want you to lose your thought.
Sure.
I don't agree with that statement. I think everybody in their own mind
think they're hot.
They may think they hot when they not.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a person being realistic, Shay.
No, that might be their reality. That might be their reality.
There's a lot of people that's not realistic. If that's their reality or not, that's not reality.
But I'm talking about their mindset, because you said they know they not hot before they, I mean.
And most people know that. Most people.
All right, go ahead.
I believe most people know if you're hot or you're not. Now, some people can get over without being extremely hot. There's a lot of comedians out here that's not really funny. It's making millions of dollars.
Right.
Right? And they get over with the little bit of comedy they can do.
Right. So you saying he should have he should know not to be grabbing the mic.
I think he did that to let the comedians know behind him, you might gotta sacrifice yourself to get booed if you want this. And look at me, I'm T.I., I'm willing to get booed. Now y'all go out there and get y'all best shot.
So it's a motivation, John.
I believe so, because I can't. All right, let me ask you a question.
Really can't for the life of you see what T.I.'s interest is in comedy.
What you think his interest is, other than that?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest, and I'm gonna get to the point. That's what we do, right? I really think main man. See how we be talking about? Watch this one.
You think he funny?
No, yeah. I'm gonna give it to you. Watch this. You listen. You know how we talk about dudes. You know how we always talk about dudes, and this gonna be another episode too. We gonna get in. Now we talk about dudes start getting money and getting a lot of money,
right?
And then they start displaying a weird hand in other areas, and we attribute it back to they always had some type of hidden agenda, right? They felt like they wanted to let out the bag,
right?
I think this is what T.I. going through. He might have always thought he can do comedy.
Okay.
And I think he's in position enough and he has enough clout and name and stuff he's standing on to try his hand. And I really think he know how to do comedy.
All right, check ball, right? Check ball. Right. Check ball. Check ball.
Right.
I'm going to give T.I. one more shot at the title, man. I'm going to give one more shot at the title, Sheik.
With that.
The first John, he called the girl out her name and everything because she was getting out on him, but him and his wife's situation.
Right.
Comedy Hall, whatever. And the next John, I heard him getting booed, rotten tomatoes thrown at him and all like that. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So I'm going to give him one more shot at the title, man, because I'm quite sure before he rapped, before T.I. ever rapped, he was in the bathroom in the mirror saying, "Whoa, that's hot. I got to get in the studio, man. Somebody got to hear this smoke. I'm talking too much heat."
So he should know the same way with
he
that.
He got the bathroom in the mirror in the bathroom and said those jokes. And I don't think he really was laughing, man. I think he was making himself laugh, man.
You might be right.
I think he was forced to laugh. I think he was saying, "I'm T.I." If he wasn't thinking what I'm thinking, he probably said, "I'm T.I. I'm going to get some jokes. I'm T.I. I'm going to get some laughs."
Yeah, by thinking that's what I mean on his name. He think they're going to give me a pass.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And they probably do give me a pass and become the next 20 grand hustle comedians. Right. And he's hosting the joint. He the host. He's introducing everyone, the comedians that's coming out on stage, and it's his grand hustle tour.
Right.
I mean, at least it's nothing at the least, right? At least I got some brainwave frequencies in my head for T.I. He can have that one, shit.
Right.
That's the grand hustle idea I got.
But T.I., I'm going to say...
Because he ain't funny. Yeah, he ain't funny.
Right. I don't think he's funny either, but
funny. He ain't funny.
All right, I don't think he funny either. I'm gonna say this here, T.I. I wish you know, all the best of your endeavors, man. I don't know what is to come out of it, but I don't think I'm ever pay any for a ticket to see T.I. do comedy. I don't think I'm gonna personally do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So listen, this
Yeah.
is the let me ask you something segment.
Yeah. I'm on deck. Right. Let me see. Right. Shake. I mean, we be on our note, man. Since we had this joint jump off since like 2 months ago, right? But we never really got on this tip here, right? And I'm kind of like, I'm gonna say, kind of like upset with myself for not
Damn.
presenting it
Okay.
beforehand, because this should have had a major salute, shout out, big ups, and everything. And I
Right.
want to ask you, how do you feel about the career of Earl Simmons, DMX?
Woo. Woo.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. I want to first say, condolences to his family and all that,
right,
right?
right,
Shout out to DMX. DMX is a stamp, right? I believe from this point, from the point he started to forever in the hip hop game, I believe he stamped. He carved himself his space out. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say this, and it's funny you brought that up, right? Because I ran across the old battle with him and Jay-Z back in 9-7 or something like
whoa,
that.
whoa,
You
whoa,
remember that John, that little
whoa,
cipher?
whoa,
Huh?
whoa, yeah,
And
whoa.
DMX got out on him.
DMX is no bargain, man.
Yeah, he got out on him on that John, right?
Yeah,
And I'm gonna say this. Everything about Main Man, right? He was somewhat thorough, right? The set, and not even that, because I don't even fault him for that drug joint, because that was introduced to him at a very early age
right,
by a very close guy that he looked up to. So that the fact that they manipulated that, that's crazy. That's a whole nother discussion.
right,
But DMX thorough, right? I liked him. And I'm gonna say another thing. He was hot, he was different, he was profound, he was deliberate, he can rap, right? And his theatrics was different, something like I never heard before.
right,
And it was appealing. It was very appealing to me to this day to hear DMX record. And he was one of a kind. He's one of a kind, man.
yeah.
If a joker come up doing DMX, you biting.
He's fighting, right,
You're blatantly biting. You
right,
need to stop. Sit down. Don't do that.
right,
It's
right,
DMX, man.
right.
Right? One of them type Jones. Boy was hot, kind. Hot boy. And his name should be, yeah, he's stamped in this joint, man. They on somebody in here by the page. I don't know who they on, man, but I'll pick up on it later. So go ahead. What
No,
you feel about DMX, man?
my feelings is this, right? It's only been a few rappers that really, I can say, touched me from a street level, from a hip hop level, and a spiritual level.
Mm,
And all three levels touched me deep inside.
heavy.
And some joints made me get somber and, you know what I mean, like Damien. The song Damien
Yeah.
make me feel like like I've been on both sides of the tracks before, man. I had a double in the angel on my other side, and I had to make a crucial decision. I've been facing that before. Like,
that's real relative.
yeah, so I can relate. You know what I mean? Then he got Jones when he talking about the Jones with what's the boy name? The boy with the girls say there was Nikki, Talisa, Deshaun, Aisha. What's the
What
boy
you really want from
Drew
a
Hill?
nigga?
What's the boy from Drew Hill name?
I forget his
You
name.
know, he's
Cisco.
Cisco.
Cisco. There you
Cisco
go.
had on together about you what you want from a nigga,
Yeah, that one.
right? That John touched me in the way that he made me see like this is another aspect of how young men get caught up going through the different levels of dealing with women. You know what I mean? A lot of times it don't be the man's fault that 5, 6 different women trying to get at you. You know what I mean? Then he got Jones where though he talking to God. And like, I know he kuffar and all that stuff, but he's still trying to do his best. You understand what I'm saying?
And he putting his experiences out there as his understanding.
Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I see the reaction he get from the people. They be going crazy. I heard Jay-Z say,
I was about to say that.
out the crowd of 60,000, everybody crying.
Jay-Z said he didn't want to come out behind that boy and perform, kind.
Yeah, you understand what I'm
He
saying?
said, how I'm going to come behind this boy, man?
You know, then watch this here, right? For real, DMX was the best at all the extra shit. When it came down to having, and how real can your ad-libs be? But he made ad-libs seem real. Right?
Damn.
When he barking like a dog, it really felt like somebody was coming at you. Hurt, hurt.
And not for nothing, he had a real attachment to them pits and all that.
And he brought all that to the microphone with. That's what I'm saying. That was his extra. He would reach in that bag there. He went to a dog bag. I take my hat off to Earl Simmons, man. DMX, man. He's a hell of a dude behind that microphone, man. And I'm upset. I ain't never salute you before, man. Rest in peace, homie. You know what I mean?
Man. That boy, I want to say this, Kyle.
What you say?
I want to say this. I want to elaborate on this more. The deliberateness of him.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Them type of cats, I always, I like them type dudes because that's how I am.
Right.
And it's deliberate with, with nothing derogatory with it. Meaning straight shooter. But some people take a straight shooter as being disrespectful, this, that, the third, all the derogatory stuff that it really ain't.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you, homie. I'm right with you.
And I take it in a positive.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Because I believe communication, especially amongst men, should be on that level.
Right.
And women tend to talk around stuff to get to the point.
Right.
And you have to pry out the point from a woman. I don't think that should be man's interaction. And I don't think it should be misinterpreted. Right? And that from him, even in his music, you hear it. The way he shoot and what he say,
right.
He's shooting. Peep that cipher.
Yeah.
For him and Jay-Z, man.
Right.
You peep me, man.
He throws 3-course windpipe.
This dude say, moves is made, news get paid. That's just how it is. before my time is up, I'm gonna try to live.
Right?
He said, act like you don't know what I'm saying and you read about it. You feel me? I mean, he was kicking murder on Jay-Z, man. That boy
Yeah,
kicked murder on Jay-Z that day, didn't he?
yeah, right. Look, right. I'm gonna go on like this with D, man. D had a style that was super aggressive, man. You know what I mean? And usually, in any kind of fight, the more aggressive person usually gonna win. And Jay-Z's style is a little more finesseful, a little more savoir-faire. He got a little more slickness with him. And not saying he better MC than Jay. I'm not saying nothing like that.
Right.
And when you're in a one-on-one battle, sometimes it comes down to who sets the tempo. And usually in any kind of fight, the person that's aggressive usually sets the tempo. Now,
Right.
there are occasions when you got a super slick dude that's boxing a fighter and get out.
They said X was a monster for real.
Yes, what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And
24th Street Stepper, we saying in that battle, I'm saying DMX won. If you peep it, the joint in 97, I don't know if you peeped it or you didn't.
I peeped.
But I got DMX in that joint. This for 24th Street Stepper.
Right, since then to now. Right?
Hey, if you seen it, right, tell me who you think who you got winning.
I might have wavered 2 times Jay-Z, maybe 3 times Jay-Z way. The other times, I'm leaning towards DMX way. But now when it comes down to MCing in its totality.
And Nizzy said that gritty in his voice was everything.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the aggression. He had that growl. But overall, as a body of work, I go with Jay-Z.
Right.
The body of work. But
Of
during
course.
that battle in 9-7, DMX won that battle, man. He won that, man. He was just, it was almost like Jay-Z ain't even bring out his best shit that day, man.
I remember it. Jay-Z, that smooth, that savoir-faire you say he got.
It wasn't getting off.
It ain't staying out over DMX. That little session, man.
No, it didn't.
DMX stuck right out. Nigga, I'm taking this.
Right.
I got that.
Yep.
You and I know you can rap and you hot and all that, but I'm gonna take from you. I'm gonna take from you tonight.
All on aggression.
That's what I heard.
It was all off aggression, I think.
Yup, I'm taking, man. Man.
And if they probably had 2-3 more rounds, Jay-Z might have got him back or something.
Hey, what y'all think about DMX, man, overall, man?
A little bit, right?
Big Meat said, shout out to my pop, right? Big Wiz for putting me on DMX years ago. DMX was different.
Who said that?
Big Meech. Assalamu
Yeah.
He was different, man.
So look, right? You talking about DMX being deliberate, right? He is very deliberate, especially, I believe, when he initially setting his verses off.
Right.
You know, DMX sets the tone for his 16s or for his songs. Usually in the first 4 to 8 bars, you get a sense of what direction the song's going into, man.
Right.
He was, I can't say he was the best at that because Biggie Smalls is good at that too, man.
Right.
To draw somebody in on your first 4 bars,
right.
Hell of a trick MCs have, man.
Right.
If you really got it.
Mm.
He had that trick, man. DMX, he would lure you right in with his first 4 bars. You'd be all in, like, where he going?
Biggie was crazy with that too, yo.
You know what I mean?
Biggie was crazy with that too.
Yeah, man. Them dudes off they first 4. I don't know if they premeditate that like that, But some of them dudes do that. Like, they first 4 bars be deadly. Real rap.
Con, you mentioned his theatrics, his ad libs, and all that, right?
Yeah.
Now I want to ask you this question, right?
Yeah.
We got classifications for rappers.
Right.
Murder.
Right.
This one, that one. You know how we do it, right?
Right.
How would you classify him in what category? DMX.
DMX play a lot of categories, but he leads one to me flat out. He own that. And that's the category of being eccentric, having the all the pre-hype.
Sum it up in one word, if you can. Animated.
Antics, animation.
Antics, yeah. Okay.
The best. And he was in the top 10 of MCs. And probably the top 5 of murder MCs.
You saying overall.
Overall.
So he classified a lot of
he covered a lot of
categories.
He in top.
So he ranked, that's what I meant to say. He ranked in more than one category with you.
He ranked in top 10 in every category with me.
Ooh. Yes, sir.
Category.
Yes, sir. I gotta agree.
The only category I can't go in top 10 in is that
Lyrical Miracle.
Yeah, Lyrical Miracle, John. Because I never heard him rap like that.
Right.
And
plus, that ain't everybody John.
The only thing I would like if he did.
No, that's not everybody John. That don't fit everybody.
Next rap like that, I don't think I would like it, man.
Yeah, no, that ain't every.
I mean, I don't hear you.
Lyrical Miracle.
Yeah.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Lyrical Miracle. Always, I put that always in a joint by itself because that's not a everybody joint. You get me? That ain't really a everybody joint to do.
No, it ain't.
You know what I'm saying? So I always classify that by itself.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean? Many other rappers that rank in other categories, I can't cross it over there.
Right.
So that ain't out the ordinary to say that. Only one I can is DMX because it's so many that can't go in the Lyrical Miracle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lyrical Miracle is Lyrical Miracle.
Yeah, right.
I mean, so, so that's why, but all them other Jones
that can fill both categories coming from Lyrical Miracle side too.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Can't many rappers do that, man. That's a hard thing to pull off, man. You gotta be really a good artist to cover both of those lanes.
Right.
Do it. I only know one dude that do it really, other than Black Thought. I only know one dude who can do it.
Who that?
Kendrick Lamar. I heard him do it before. You know what I mean?
Got you. I'm scanning my Rolodex real quick.
You know what I mean?
I'm scanning my Rolodex.
Yeah.
On the Lyrical Miracles, right?
Yeah.
And who can slip and who can slide in the murder, who can slide in the street.
Oh no, I got another one who could do that, but I heard him do it in a while. Andre 3000. He can give you murder and Lyrical Miracle. I heard him do it. I ain't heard him doing it in a long time, Jake. I ain't heard him doing it in a long time.
Yeah, cause see, I'm gonna get ready to say, right? He must have ain't did it so long that I don't even remember doing it. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm trying to put my finger on some bars that
they first album, right? I guess he was trying to be in his thug bag, their first album.
Yeah, that's when he was wearing the jersey.
I don't remember the bars. He
was wearing the jerseys and, and the baseball hats.
Yeah. And he was on Cadillac.
And all of a sudden he pop out with platforms and feathers, man.
Yeah. and the pink
And
with
I ain't
Keeks.
mad at him.
He,
That's his twist.
you know, wearing the Kinks and Hamlet and all that kind of stuff. That's my man, though. I'm taking nothing
Yeah,
from.
yeah. I mess with him lyrically. I don't know him. I don't know him personally. I mess with him lyrically. I'll
Yeah,
say that. I
yeah,
mess with him lyrically. He talented. He
right,
talented boy.
right. Now I heard my man say, man, I don't know, man. That's a hard one, Shake.
Who could
Lyrical
cross over?
and then switch over to murder. I know he really murdered dude, but I never heard him kick murder before.
Who
And
that?
that's J. Cole's. I think he can do it, but I never heard him do it.
He don't go deep murder.
No, he don't. He may touch a bar here and then right,
Yup.
know what I mean? So like only
Where
one,
would you put this guy? I'm
who
glad that
that?
we mentioned in that school of guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where would you place this guy here, man?
Yeah.
Big Sean. What type of rap is he, yo?
Damn. Big Sean, the boy made the joint with Jay-Z and
Yeah,
Kanye
he
West.
got John with Meek. He got a lot of stuff out there that was
He
hot
got
music.
Jay-Z and Kanye West called that's a hit. Um I don't think he's lyrical miracle rapper. But I
Right.
don't think he's that. Nope. I
Got
don't
2 minutes left.
right. I think Big Sean is a little bit between he's a hip hop artist, right? That I think he can do hip hop music, but he also can reach in and do some corner rap every now and then. I don't think that's his forte. I don't think he get a whole album all murder. Nah.
And how deep corner do he go? He don't go deep corner like the real corner boys,
Nah,
though.
nah.
But he'll touch some stuff up that's relevant to the
Right.
street.
He lets you know he walked around the block before and got a
Yeah,
water.
some dudes do that.
You know what I mean? He got a water ice off the block
Yeah,
before.
some dudes give you that. They
He
give let you
quarters
know.
before and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I seen or experienced something.
Now,
I
man,
know something, but they don't go deep
right,
like the real boys do.
right. You know what I mean?
Listen, man, we really enjoyed ourselves once again, man. We had some real good rap. We got to the point about it, man. Check back in with us Friday, man. You know what I mean? We back at it 9 p.m. IG Live, to the point 267. You know what I mean? It's your man, She signing off, man.
Robbie Khan, holla back. Sound like
Yeah, love y'all.